Beautiful day, big blessings. May the universe continue to lift you up as we go forward. Sending my love and appreciation for all the love and support. And for all the newcomers, you are welcome here. This is your home just as well as it's mine. We share the planet, we share our games, we share our experiences. Today is a pretty cool day. I'm going to kick back for a little while and run through some farming today. I showcase a lot of different farming methods. I did not do them all a lot, but today I'm going to repeat because for me personally, I wanted to experience the story first before I go into farming, get into the deeper part of the game. I am on the end game already. I finished the story. So now everything you're going to see is not spoiler focused. If we do jump into a spoilers, I'll give a warning, which won't happen until later. Right now, we're about to farm a side mission, which has nothing to do with the main story or the situations. Basically, side missions are offering new ways to get XP, get new gear, and it's pretty incredible. One thing about side missions that I will note is you can replay them, but be very careful because the first time you play them, you will get an epic weapon. That epic weapon is the one time you'll get an epic weapon after you finish it. When you turn in one of these hunts, they're called hunts. You have monster hunts and you have the human hunts. Basically, what you're trying to do is farm the fastest ones you can with the most XP possible. It's very critical that you take your time and do it right. All right. So we're not going to, take up your day here. I'm going to show you right away. We're going to do no cameras today just to keep it strictly business, as you know. So I'm very excited because I don't usually farm right after a game. I kind of keep continuing. There's so much to this game. I didn't expect it to be this good, but man, is it good. And I'm very excited for what's to come because it looked like a lot of fun yesterday when I did my first expedition. It is the end game content and it is a blast. If you want to see that, go watch my previous video. So we're here, and before you load in, of course you want to be on the forest club. You can go down here to pursue. Very simple. Once you do that, start up the mission. So basically the way this works is these hunts are just side missions, extra activities. When you finish them, you can go back and get a reward for them. There's a lot of good stuff from these. And as you saw earlier, I did a couple of them. And I enjoyed them drastically. Hey, buddy, what's up?
Hey, boss. Did we really have to bring Corrigan's little bird with us?
See what you got to say.
Ugh, she give...
Oh, we're not leaving. Be quiet. So you look at the map and you figure out where you need to go. I'm going right up here. So I'm going to start off just by tracking first area. None of this stuff matters. I just wanted to show y'all the full way to get there because people will show you the end game of it. Don't show you the path to get there.
This isn't gonna take
pretty much you just want to track all the way up. You reach this middle area here, which is called Crystal Camp. Okay, so you want to get to Crystal Camp. For those that know the game very well, get to Crystal Camp. Just walk. It's a open world-ish game. It's hard to describe this game because I feel like, there's open sections, but it's not open world. If that makes any sense. And I actually love it. I love it because there's so much diversity
I'll look around for the guy
in the
Mercer
level
owes the debt
design.
to.
You end up in
Curious
so
to
many
see what
different
his game's
areas.
about.
You're in the desert in one part. It's pretty amazing, to be honest with you. And big time credit to the developers. I was tweeting about it and I posted up something on Reddit, I believe, on how impressed I am with what they got to do for this game, because you really get variety, and that's all you want, right? Want to enjoy something. Video games aren't like a movie where you just watch it and you're done. Video games are very, very much alive, and they're a part of your everyday. So if you're playing it every day for 6 months, you want to feel some type of variety, whether it's the combat or the visuals. Like, look at this beautiful visual. Game is underrated. It's gonna go down as probably the most underrated game of 2021. You know, amazing games like Horizon Zero Dawn will probably win Game of the Year, just off of the strength of, so you know, you respect that. It's not wrong, you know, because that game, the original game, was amazing. So I don't doubt the second one will be great, and it's such a big title. So, but anyways, so once you get here, this is the main area. What we want to do. There is a hunt here you can do.
Well, this should
and
be
get some good
interesting.
stuff for, or you can pick up this side quest that I already grabbed from this lady, which I'll show you where she is in a minute. You activate her mission, which we already walked past her, and here we go. All right, quick farming method. We'll see how fast I go. Again, I haven't tested these farming methods other than when I displayed them live. Only one time. Every time I play, it's pretty much a good lesson to teach. Okay. And to speed things up, you want to skip all this, okay? This isn't like necessary, especially when you're trying to speed on it. I'm gonna do this 3 or 4 times. I'm gonna do it about 3 times. And so actually, you know what? I'm just gonna go and be disrespectful with my shotgun. So these guys are to level 7, by the way. So it's not like it's super easy, but when you have decent gear and a good loadout and a shotgun like this that just rips through people, oh my goodness. Reload real quick. This shotgun is just powerful. I love it. Showcase the shotgun and stuff like that in a minute. But yeah, so just run through it, and you just want to speed through. Don't want to wait around too much. This is the easy farming method. There's nothing illegal about this. People gotta understand, I don't do exploits and cheats. I usually stick to what is real. So the way this works is we're just gonna run through this mission just to give you guys a easy storyline. Just gonna run through this mission and pretty much repeat. It's not like rocket science. It's not like do some little salacious. I don't like doing those things. To the community. Keeping it clean, keeping it standard, just pushing through, basically repeating the right mission step. You don't want to do a long, very tough mission where you might die or something crazy. Right now, this is all just about that XP farm. Of course, they drop actually legendary. It's not like they're not gonna get something. Also, you can get dropped. I got a bunch of stuff that I haven't even looked at. I'll showcase to you guys in a second. Is there any enemies coming? Before we do the speed run, I picked up a bunch of stuff. Where is it? Did I look at it yet? Oh, it's in my stash. So I'm kind of maxed out here. I haven't took the time. New guns that I picked up, but I'm overstocked right now. It's a brand new piece of gear that I got. I should throw it on just for kicks. And this one right here also. So just consistently getting stuff. This was from this run. Rejuvenate and gloves. And actually, when I look at these, I'm actually just looking for the talents. See what new talents I can do. All right, we're done. Uh-oh, our boss here. Oh, nice. What is that? Oh, I didn't kill him. Yeah, they dropped the purple. I really don't like this guy. Something real quick. As you can see, just consistently getting drops. And your job is to speed through this. I can do this in a couple minutes. I think I did it in like 3 minutes. First time I did this. So 3 minutes, easy if you ask me. This part does get a little tricky. You get a little bit overwhelmed. If you can kill the boss right away,
Sit still for me.
you don't have no problem. Sit there and run that. Run from it now, bro. I'm very tanky because every time I shoot, I'm getting healed. More purples. This is from the regular character. Oh no. Regular AI is like dropping purple. See this? More purples. AKA epic. And that's it.
You sure made
And
me
we did
work
it.
for it.
So now I
Juno
go
wants
back,
your
I
head.
return it. When I return it, the first time you return it, she will have an actual legendary for you. And you get to choose out of 3. Sometimes it's like a head piece. Other times is guns. Just 3 different things, and you can choose whichever one you feel is best on the first time. But see, right now I did that for the XP. Look at the top of the world here. I was low. Just moved up really fast. Where am I going? I don't think I'm following the right path. Yeah, I went the wrong way. Apologies, guys. I wasn't even paying attention to this. So I have to go back to this lady. Come on, man. Return. So to find her, you go to the check mark. I was just following the GPS, but GPS is focused on story that I'm supposed to do here, but I'm not worried about that right now. I'm just trying to return this to the lady. So the way it works is you return it. First time she'll give you the reward, say you're the best. Oh my God, thank you. You play the demo, you know what this
We
is
heard
like.
screams for miles. How did you do it?
We'll skip her
You-
conversation.
I went.
He usually gives you something at this
You
point
earned that reward
that you can choose
and the
from.
respect of some
But-
good people.
We already finished with her.
This
We're gonna skip again.
I'm-
It's the same thing, and it just says repeat, right?
Sounds like
I'm
fun.
gonna repeat it. And I want to follow this quest. It is called Predator to Prey. Pretty much
Hey, Juno.
right back to where I came from.
You've been out in this forest a while, haven't
And
you?
that's it.
Yeah.
How
Saw this
easy
place
is
grow
that?
up from almost nothing.
And this time I'm actually gonna shut up
But I guess on
and
Enoch you can say that about everything.
focus.
Sounds like you're pretty used to these monsters around here.
And I'm gonna try to speed
Just
run
more
it
shit I gotta deal
at
with.
this very moment.
Between locking
And
down
you guys
food and
tell
water,
me how fast I
making
go.
sure these people wash
Should
their
have a
damn clothes
timer. As a
every
matter of
once in
fact,
while. Somewhere along the way, dealing with
think I have a
man-eating
timer
beasts
on my
became just
phone.
another item on my to-do
Check
list.
right here. Timer. Stopwatch. How about that? Ready? So right when I get in, we're gonna see how long it takes. Ready, set, go. All right, so I started the timer. Let's see how long it takes. I'm gonna push through. Try to speed through. Hopefully I can. I want to take off this stupid. Oh yeah, I don't like these guys. But I like them out of the way. Finish it. Why do I feel like more enemies are coming out? Does this get harder? So, as quick as possible. This is going to be my speed run. I would change one of my skills because I feel like the spin is not as effective as I want it to be on this part. I would like it to be way more effective. Damage, we can do that much damage. Compared to other skills, it takes a long time for it to do that. Where you going, bro? Where are you? See, I'm trying to do speed run. And if I can get this under like 3 or 4 minutes in between there, I mean, I did it in 3 or 4 first time. Oh, my. I have too many items. I gotta stop picking up brains from now on. I think I'm done for the rest of my life. I like it. Scumbag. I'm gonna die? Bro, they're kicking my ass. It's really good. There goes the timer. Oh, not good, folks. Not good. I'm upset. Yeah, actually, because you know what happens sometimes? There's lots of legendaries and then typically rinsing and repeating. See all these items I'm getting, all this resources, it's fine. But you're trying to get world tiers, so you don't want that, to be honest. See how easier I do it this time? This is the only time it's good when you're surrounded. I messed up my timing, but it's fine. Actually, it didn't do anything for my XP too much because of what happens with the XP is per section. It's permanent. So right now, if I die, I won't lose any XP. So you are.
Sit still for me.
legendaries. I have to actually take a moment. I'm gonna do that in a little while. My inventory is full. So all this stuff is going to my stash. That's how much farming this method can offer. So basically, you want to come in here when you're completely done and you finished it fully. Because if not, you're gonna be in trouble. All right, so I want to track down this girl. Just look for the check mark on your setup. We're gonna redo that. I hope you do it right.
We heard it screams for miles. You
One of the best farming methods. Of course, there's the other ones where
Come
you
by
fight
any
the
time,
boss. I
Outrider.
showed you guys that yesterday.
we all feel safer when you're
Basically, there's a boss
This
right in
devil-
this.
You sure?
I'm
Man, the forest is probably the best area to farm.
Sounds
So
like fun.
there's a boss right in the start of this forest
Hey,
map,
Juno, right? You've been out in this forest
and
a
that
while,
to me
haven't
is
you?
the best
Yeah. Saw this place grow up from almost nothing.
spot to go.
But I guess on Enoch you can say that about everything.
Sounds like you're pretty used to these monsters around here.
And
Just more
think
shit I
it's-
gotta deal with. Between locking down food and water, making sure these people
All
wash
right,
their
wish me
damn
luck.
clothes every once
Starting
in a
my
while.
timer again.
Somewhere along the way, dealing with man-eating
No
beasts
dying this
became
time.
just another item on my...
I'm not showing y'all farming methods and then I die. Unbelievable. Embarrassing. How am I really gonna use that? I just have a specific build made for shotgun. I have another build that I do for rifles. No, these classes have specific skill trees for to optimize it. Right? Play stuff, and you're gonna be able to use play stuff. It's not even the stats, right? Yeah. In the future. Expect it. Alright, I got a couple minutes here. Got 1 minute in so far. Minute and 10 seconds. Cleared that. Second section done in 20 seconds. Not yet. This died. Or is it this next part? Purple. Take it. You know what I like about this game a lot is that the actual purples do some good. Can be inside of this thing. That's the goodness. Get that. Beat it. Not over yet, but under 3 minutes so far. But this next boss, and I believe it's done. And there will be a cutscene here, though. So it's weird that they put a cutscene right here. It's weird for my speed.
You are. Sit still for me.
auto loot does help. There it is. 1 minute and 40 seconds. Can't show it, but we did it. We did it. That's how we do, baby. Like I said, 1 minute and 40 seconds. I mean, 3 minutes and 40 seconds to be exact. And of course, it takes time. Let me see how long it takes to get back to her. So a 5 minute run, I would think. Return.
We heard it screams for miles. How did...
Yeah, under 5 minutes. 4 minutes
What?
in total, even with talking to her and returning the mission. I think that's impressive.
This devil be... I'm...
I got a lot of loot for it too.
Sounds like...
Every minute
I
that
mean-
beast is prowling out there.
No
Hey,
games
Juno,
out here.
right?
I'm actually
You've been
gonna
out in this
return
forest
to
a while,
the base.
haven't you?
We're gonna take a
Yeah.
little mini break
Saw this place grow up from almost nothing.
from all
But
this.
I guess on Enoch you can say that
Get
about
my act
everything.
together.
Sound used to these
Got
monsters
tons
around
of
here.
stuff.
Just more shit I gotta deal
From
with.
that quick
Between
farming method. Most of it went into my inventory, but I don't even know how much inventory, can hold. Quick farming method, and I'll show you guys a different one right after this. One of my more favorites. Look at all the guns, and this is all from just now because these weren't here before I started. And there's even more blues, but forget about the blues right now. We're gonna stick to these bad boys. Got a automatic rifle. Got a LMG, which these are the ones I want to have. Oh, excuse me. These are the ones I want to have because you can do some wild stuff with this. Yeah, apologies for this dog. My neighbor's dog doesn't stop barking. Sniper. Critical shots, return bullets, return health. That's pretty good. This right here sounds interesting. Right, so when your magazine is 50% or less left, you can roll to quickly reload. This is kind of sick. So imagine like a shotgun. This was a division skill that they had. Imagine a shotgun. You can do that. I mean, with this is pretty good too. Quick roll, doesn't take long. So far, so good. There's a ton of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. Oh, wait. I want to sell the stuff I have on me just so I can make a room for this stuff. I want to see what else did I pick up that was legendary. That's not in my... I did pick up more, and it's in here. For example, this new pistol. Shots decrease the target's resistance. I could dig it. Three new chest piece. And how many times we did that mission? What, 3 times? And we got all this? This shows. This right here looks interesting. And that's it.
These people.
So I'm gonna sell
You would think escaping the
a
war
couple
would
of
have
these
given them
things
some.
to this girl. Basically wanting to make my money back. You don't be giving me good stuff though. I don't like her for that. Like, bruh. Come on, man. And I'm just literally not even looking at these. How blessed my inventory stash is. Too much. Too much. How much I have. And I actually should take my time because some of these stats are probably insane. To be honest with you guys, you just want to put on the top gear you got. Trying to put on purples only. You know, it's like a privileged lifestyle, but wouldn't consider that the best method. Just so you guys know. So don't do this. This is me because I know I'm gonna farm this game like crazy. So I don't care, basically. Like, I'll get more of these, don't worry. Game gives them out abundantly for the most part. I might be making a big mistake because it might be one thing that's like unbelievable. But it's okay. So there, we sold everything we can sell. Pretty much. Like this. Sold everything we can sell. The vendor. You ready? See how much money you make out of this. 45,000. Pretty good. And I think that's it. But the problem is now I gotta go grab more from the stash. It should let me sell the stash. See if it did. Nope. See? Still have tons of guns from the stash. And gotta do the same thing. Tedious, boring, I get it. Trust me. But as you can see, the farming method works. So don't question it. The best, the easiest. There's an easier one I showed yesterday, which I will show again. And that one is basically a boss fight right in the forest, right? The first forest mission. Pick that one, and then you spam the boss with critical hits. I like to use a sniper. An LMG is good too because it just keeps doing damage, but it isn't necessary. It has to be long range just because the boss is far away. So. But yeah. So, there's that. These are unsellable. The one thing I don't like is that they messed up big time because a lot of this stuff is copies of the same thing, and this is a pre-order piece of gear. So you can't dismantle it. So I have the same exact shoes 3 times, but they can't be dismantled. Isn't cool. But it is what it is. There we go, some more leather. That's it. And I think I made a decent amount of room. If you ask me. Now I only have my epics. Speaking of epics, do I have any? I do have in here. We're gonna pop all these out and take a look. I'm gonna talk about it and just get into all of these things and why it's important. I have too much stuff. All right. So I have too much stuff. Looking for duplicates of the same thing. Hopefully not many. I actually love when I get duplicates in this game because the mods are necessary. Hold on a second, guys. I'm prepping for something. Okay. Here. This over there. Okay, so let's take a second. We do have the exact same gun multiple times, but with different variants. Okay. So this gun right here, for example, the same gun. I got a lower tier version, which is cool because then I can dismantle one. And it basically lets me keep the same gun. What should I do? Get rid of this automatic. This dog is killing my vibe right now. I don't know if y'all can hear it. So I fixed my mic. Yeah, you can't hear it. He's just barking and I got my window open. He's like 10 feet away. All right, so I'm gonna see. Well, I have 2 of these guns. The Marksman OL. And what I look for is the mod. What mod do I need? Like critical hits, not be consumed. That's a mod I want. Love it. You know, so this one right here can go. So Brain Eater. It's a really good. I think for like snipers, you get a lot of critical hits depending on what you're using it for. Could be good. I also have this gun here. And it has a talent that I've been wanting to test out thoroughly. I'm going to dismantle it too. And another gun, and an enemy freezes them. I don't really care for that. 30% of critical hits is returned to you by health. This is pretty cool. The gun is so good. It's like, do I really need to? Just good to have these talents for future reference. I mean, I am gonna do it. Hey, we're gonna take a quick break. Give me a second here. I need to prepare. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Whew. Kinda back. Hold on a second. Whew. All right, let's get back into this setup here. We're trying to look at all our gear. I have so many new guns that I don't have enough space. It's crazy, right? I don't have enough space. See these guns right here? I'm gonna mantle them and make a little bit of room. So the way I keep them organized is put them by name. So very easy method. Now I'm at the point now where I feel like I can do something special. As long as I all of these are Bull and Eagle. I literally have like 6 Bulls and Eagles. Question is, what talent do I want? Unlock. Shots inflict ash on it. I really like the ash. I don't know what it is about the ash. You know, these freeze abilities are just really powerful. So we might go with the, let's see, which one's the lowest? Think about that first. All right, so the lowest gun is right here, and it weakens enemies for every shot. Isn't the best, isn't what I wanted. Not bad either. Can't complain too much. Okay. I could put this gun in here. Now we can get out of this area. I don't think there's much in here. Yeah, we're good. We are good. So I can look at my stash now the right way. So what we got going on, I can put them by name. Once again, I'm still debating on which sniper to dismantle. The one I want to dismantle is a pretty high right here, 34. It's probably the highest damage sniper that I have, but I have multiple of these, and I'm gonna get higher because the guns go up to level 50. Just so y'all know, I'm eating. Do I want to have ash? I'm gonna think about it. We're gonna save it. These little weird abilities, tangling enemies, chains. Hold on. Deals 9,000 damage for 3 seconds. That's just interesting. I don't know how it works, but it's interesting. This is one of my favorite guns right now. Just very specific. If I was a pyromancer and I had this, I would be very happy. I don't think I'll ever dismantle this. If I get enough money, I'll upgrade it to 50. But let's keep looking at some of these guns that I do have copies of. Okay. So there's 3. This is pretty cool. So critical hits. The combination is really good, actually. So I can land more critical hits, 15% more. Then my second skill gives me 30% extra damage. No, I'm sorry. My damage actually gives me health. So it's kind of healing. Not that interesting. Critical shots did not consume ammo. This is a skill that I might want to dismantle one of these guns for. So when I roll, I automatically reload. To me, that is possibly one of the best. And it reloads all my weapons. That's cool. Give me a second here. And enjoy my food. First meal of the day. Take the first half of the day and don't eat. Small fasting. All right, give me a second. I'll be right back. I'm sorry for the long delay. I'm gonna put this away and then we'll be good to go for a couple hours. A lot of work. All right, we're here. We are gone. So what I'm gonna do, I have to store some weapons away. I have too many. Too many. I'm gonna go back to my old traditional. Should try this bad boy out. So I don't like. Actually, you know what? Messed up on those skills. I'm gonna put this bad boy in there. I could do slow motion. We'll see. We're gonna do another farming method, a different one. But first I have to get rid of some of this stuff. So the problem I'm having right now, as you can see, I'm overloaded with guns. And it's a good thing, right? But I'm not gonna use most of them right now. Matter of fact, let's do this. Put this away. We're gonna try some of these new shotguns, snipers and stuff. A lot of good ones in here. But one I really want to try is this. Is this it? No, this ain't it. I want to keep a couple. Gonna keep this out there for now. I think that's good enough. Right, we're good. So I'm gonna pull out a sniper now. Change up my swagger. This sniper worked for me, but we might go with something different. Let me see. I want to compare them. Actually, hold on. I want to compare them. One of them gives me health and then it weakens the enemy. Another one causes bleed and reload. I don't want that. Another one, receive passive boost, increase. No. Interesting, but it's not that interesting. Toxins are always nice. Get health every time I do a critical hit. It's really not necessary. I'd rather do more damage. And this does really high damage. So that might be my answer for this next round. Shot speed and explosion. Ooh, wait a minute. This might be my new boy. Yeah, well, that's it. We picked it, and we're gonna do a mission that I can do in probably 2 minutes, and we're gonna time it just like we did earlier. So it is in this area too.
I can't go all the way.
But the best way to do it, I'll just go to the lobby. So second farming method. This is also for items. I wouldn't say this is specifically for world tier. compared to the others. But just to explain it, you're in the forest. This is where you're gonna go. And you're gonna go to the first mission. Track down the Crystal Lord. And once you do that, start it up. So I'm going to hopefully get my act together here. Try to do this with no headset. Taking my headset off and put on the timer. See what happens. Y'all ready for it? Oh no, I forgot to put on my specific abilities. So I want to have slow down. Let's see. So I don't want this. I would prefer having this. There we go. All right. So pretty much all my abilities will help. If I change my loadout, I can add more damage to it with, and these are the things, like I said, and you can do it anytime you want. You can reset this and then focus on more sniper focus. I have all shotgun stuff. You see right here, shotgun, shotgun, shotgun. We're gonna try and do it with a sniper. It shouldn't be too hard. I might ruin my, if I die here, I'm ruining my world tier. So this is supposed to be a world tier farm. This one is good, but yeah. Oh yeah, I like it. This is a new fresh one. Maybe on a rock when it goes is last. The rest of the time we don't have to. Doesn't have very good see, I love the fact that it has no scope. I'll say that. That it has no scope makes me there. Then I could just hop off and not win. Just waiting for the cut. This is a very critical part of the game, so I have to step my game up right now. So I have to kill him before he starts calling out his buddies. It's so critical that I do that, because if not, I'm in big trouble. I have no ammo. This game sold me out. Yep, I'm probably gonna fail. This isn't a good look. I can figure it out. And the gun hits really hard, really good. Feeling good about it. Easy. That gun is amazing. And he drops purple, as you can see. Shoes and a headpiece. That's it. And then you just want to keep rinsing and repeating. Right? Not that crazy. And again, this is more for legendary gear. If you want to pick up something epic and legendary, possible.
doesn't end this way. It can't. Is that what your magic fucking
Quick
fairy
note, do
vision
not
say? Because it sure as hell doesn't look like we're
finish the
getting
mission.
out of here. And
You should actually
What?
hit your option button.
No.
Finish your mission so now we
no,
have to
it's
watch this
okay.
cutscene.
Something happens. Who the hell are you? Hey, where are you taking us? Who the hell are you people?
All your questions will be answered when we reach Dr. Skurlock.
It's too late. We're not making it to any doctor.
Stand down, or your people will die!
You fucking die with them!
Yeah.
I'm not
gonna do this
threatening them,
again, but
asshole!
after this.
I'm trying to save them!
What exactly is in this?
Please, do not fear. My name is Nathan Skurlock, xenobiologist.
Dr. Abraham Zahidi. Can you explain to us
Zahidi?
what...
Oh my, what an unexpected honor. I was to follow your father's work.
Most scenes are
least,
skippable, but this
as
one
long as
is
it's possible.
definitely not.
I haven't so much claim to fame. As you can see, there is one breakthrough of mine that served us rather well.
Someone said, am I doing expeditions?
Just tell us how it
Yeah, why
works.
not?
Yes, of course. My apologies.
Will break my own record.
The fungus wasn't always like this. Its DNA was altered.
Try.
My formula
Do an
merely does
expedition
the fungus
again.
against itself.
They're no joke
Here,
though.
all
I
who
do
are
want to get
brave
to
enough
level
to reach us are free to live in peace.
50 on all my weapons
Antidote
first.
must be injected daily.
Weapons and gear.
Must dare stray far away from camp without it. With this small ceremony each month, just in time for one. No altars, I'm afraid. I hope that the rest of your convoy will attend this evening.
We're not planning on staying long.
Oh, beyond here, there's only death.
Until the truck is repaired, we're stuck here anyway.
Good.
Thank you.
And that's it. But that was terrible because I should have done it the right way. Let's do it again real quick. This time we're gonna do it the easy way. I want to actually time it this time. So all right. Right from this moment, we're gonna start it. Time. Go. Pull up right into his face. Put him with this. Pop down. Honestly, I don't even worry about him hitting me half the time with his arm. I know I should. I just feel like me focusing on the damage does a better job. It's very weird that I'm gonna stop, but before I even finish him, since this is an easy part, my bullets back, I'm gonna waste the other bullets. So that I can save myself. moving to the next part. I'm able to have full clip. Right now we're 2 minutes in. Could have beat him a lot faster. Just not focused, man. Let's try to get focused. Serious damage and hit first. I like the gun. It's just the reloading. There it is. 130 seconds. And that's with having errors. Dropping more purple. Again, this is more for the farming of the gear. And very good. And I'm not even gonna go. I'm not even gonna go. So there goes that. Another method. It was one that I really liked. I don't remember where it was, so I can't even show you guys. So it is what it is. It is what it is. We're gonna go back and do the other side mission first. Before we continue. So that one took quick. It was a boss fight, and I got 2 legendaries guaranteed every time. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Or less, if you have a better gun than I do. I did do it with an LMG, and it was really efficient. Forgot what I had as far as talents, but I just ripped through them also in like 2 minutes. So as long as it's long range-ish, kind of, should be able to, you know, do your thing. Can I fast travel over there? Because this whole... Okay. Being lazy. Guess we're walking, guys.
This isn't gonna take
Boots made for
I see bodies
walking.
tied up on me. You see my wife? Are you ready?
I'll look around for the guy Mercer owes a debt to. Curious to see what his game's about.
You hear Chang almost got it. This morning.
Someone's asking me about today and my religious. I think everybody has their own form of a religion. Some use the establishments, and then others use their own little hobbies, routines, and lifestyles as their religion. And if you don't think that's true, then you're in denial about who you are and what you believe in. So there was a female who was like, I don't believe in any of this, da, da, da. And then she does like turning on candles and praying to them, kind of like, well, you're doing Catholic religion basically, or whatever, pagan. And since I got humble enough to study a lot of religions, it really helped me understand in general people and everything that they, you know, do as human beings, the way we exist. And a lot of times we all have the same system. We want to pray something greater than ourselves. You know, I was making a joke the other day about how, you know, relationships are hard and people complicate them more unnecessarily. And the reason why the idea of a God is something that's universal a lot of times, in different ways, of course, but It's because it's convenient. So it's like God. God isn't like you can forget about God for a week. Right? He's still there. If you start doing that with your mother, a human being, you're a lot more progress in this. So not okay. Try the submachine gun. Submachine gun feels really good. Feels just as good as a. I have to change my. I have to change my loadout. Feels live. But anyway, so yeah, so it's very convenient. Don't talk to your girl for a week. You don't think about her. You don't even. She's not exactly gonna be happy with you, you know. What should I do? Let's try this bad boy. Let's turn up this farming method a little bit. So, I'm not gonna be happy with you. You're wrong for doing that. But when it comes to God, people can just ignore it, and then they feel like it, like, you know, I'm spiritual all of a sudden. Bad this stuff, no. It's not very good. This is my new best friend. Dog and the shotgun. I wouldn't get my good way to play because it's super aggressive. For this game, sheesh. It is outstanding. So anyway, so it's convenient, and what happens is, as human beings, we create our own rationale for everything, even if it's like somebody we don't understand. We make our own idea rather than trying to understand who they are. That's all I'm saying. Man, my world tier, I'm about to get to 8. I ain't gonna stop until I'm at 8. Maybe I'll go higher than 8. Farming method. Yeah, so we make up these ideas and these thoughts and these ways of being. Like, you see religions, and they're so close to being the exact same to each other. They have one little difference, and then all of a sudden, this religion's bad, that religion's bad. Oh, this is the only way, and this is the answer. That's our own logic working against us as people. Playing, bro, and he killed me. I was just playing. Why you gotta be disrespectful? Shit, I can't talk bad about him. You just got mad, bro. No, but yeah. So human beings create their own rationale, and whatever they want to believe, feel, or think, that's what it's gonna be. Yeah. Oh. Are you kidding me? How am I dying right now? We're just doing some damage right now. Kind of crazy. And I'm stuck. Keep getting stuck on that rock. Heal. Nice up for no reason. So anyway, so as I was studying humans and their
You sure made me work
own
for it.
creation of their
Juno won
realities,
us in your
right?
head.
And their beliefs and what they feel and what they think, and justified by what they want to live like or feel like or be like, you know? And it's wild because, you know, you see arguments or fights or wars or,
We heard it screams
you know,
for
murders
miles.
off of the conversations of misunderstandings and disagreements.
devil-
You know,
I'm
you would disagree and then it
Sounds
turns
like-
into an actual beef, but it shouldn't be. It's not that
Hey,
serious.
Juno, right? You've been out in this forest a
And-
while, haven't you?
Yeah,
If
saw
you
this place
believe
grow up
that
and all
there's a
this
higher
nonsense.
being, somebody great,
but I guess
more
on Enoch
powerful,
you can say that about
I would
everything.
think they would know
Sounds
better
like you're
than
pretty
us.
used to these
you know?
monsters around
I would think they
here.
know better. I would hope
Just more shit I gotta deal with.
you
Between
understand that
locking
they know
down
better
food
than
and
us.
water, making
it's
sure
your
these
job to
people
be
wash their
humble
damn
to
clothes
that.
every once in a while. Somewhere along the
Stop
way,
acting like you know.
Beast became just another
you know.
item on my to-do list.
And that goes for me too. So when I get into those topics, I humble myself because there's millions of people out there with different perspectives, and there's a almighty, powerful being. Then we just like the way it comes to. Like, I would customize it to match the man. That's a real creepy. Hey, I didn't know this level. I like this chocolate. But as I was trying to say, it's interesting topic because beliefs, personal preference, things they believe in it, no matter what. If there is an almighty, you should be able to question it because you're just a mortal man, right? Or woman. And you should be able to question and be humble to not knowing. And that's when you give it all up and stay true to yourself by saying, I don't know, I don't know. It is hip fire, bro. Hip fire feels good. It's sporadic, but it feels good. I feel like my word search is going up fast enough. I might have to stop picking up blues. That's how confident I am. So I'm backing off. Y'all can have that. So then I get into conversations, studying all of the different religions. What it did for me was give me that perspective to say, you know what, I don't know, man. And I'm gonna leave it in God's hands. He's working with you. He's working with others, even atheists. You know, atheists believe there's no God, which is fine, right? Because that's what you want to feel and think, and whatever's going on in your mind and heart. Hey, who am I to try to control that? It's not my job. You know, I have to be loved. People put faith in their mailman. They put faith in, you know, when you go to the store and you buy something, you're having faith. The company's doing you right. You're having faith in the humanity. You're having faith in so many things. You are spiritual days. So
Sit still.
it's a good topic, but you just gotta. Now you want to run? Get up out of here. Oh, you gotta be careful because don't like it. It's over here. Like this pipe. Drop it. This is kind of like a one tap or laser. A lot of games never make you feel like okay if it's like a horror game or something like that, but you're playing the game. It should be badass. You know, that's why Ghost of Tsushima to me nailed it so drastically. Because you're just a badass. Anyway, but it's a deep topic and it's hard for people to receive what I'm putting down as far as like, I'm basically going against everybody and what they think or feel. I'm basically saying, you're wrong. So am I, as far as like, just be humble. You know? Humble to there being something greater than us.
We heard it screams
and
for
that we need to
miles.
work
How did you
towards
do
it.
it?
I hunted it,
And if you're
found it.
find yourself spiritually
You... What?
out of sync, you gotta find
I
that
went
focus through
By any time, Outrider.
editing, you know.
We all feel
I think
safer
I
when
can
you're
get more
around.
world tears for some reason.
I'm...
Anybody know what's going on here?
Sounds
I
like
feel like my world tear didn't go up in that last one. Let's try it again.
Hey, Juno, right? You've been out in the wild, haven't you?
Yeah, saw this place grow up from almost nothing. But I guess on Enoch you can say that about everything.
Sounds like you're pretty used to these monsters
Um,
around here.
So yeah, so if you're
Just more
spiritually
shit I gotta deal with.
in the
Between
wrong
locking
place,
down
maybe
food and
mentally,
water,
emotionally.
making sure these people wash their damn
Some friends
clothes every once in a while.
recently
Somewhere
like
along the
upset
way,
at me
dealing with mad
telling
things
them
became just another item on my
honest
to-do
opinions.
list.
And it's like, what are you mad about? I don't get it, you know? If I'm like talking about video games, like, hey, you should do this better, you should do that better. You gotta learn to be coachable. You gotta learn to be great. Being great means you can learn. You know what I mean? We're all learning. We're students of whatever they do. Sports or something else. So it's just weird. And I get it. People sometimes doesn't have that life. That's why I always wanted my son to be in sports. Doing anything. I always forced his mom, like, hey, put him in something. He's an athlete. Make him feel good about discipline. Very simple discipline. This dude just dropped a purple. That's crazy. Even these little guys. Hey, bro, calm down. I'm doing a season, man. But yeah, so I like to stay home before that. So do I have a religion? Of course, we all do. Whether we want to or not. We have our routine. People say you don't have a religion. Even necessarily make it the right way. There's definitely I gotta get out of this guy's laser. I'm tired of it. Start taking off the movement on the start. And work on him after. This farm is way too good, you know? I was at the start of World Tier 7 and I'm already almost at 8. And I took a long break, by the way. If I did this non-stop for like 1 hour, I can get up a World Tier easily. Might be something better out there, but so far this is one of the best ones. Let this boss come to me.
Sit still for me.
Please don't. Hang down, bro. I'm trying to kill you. Oh, thank you. No. Gotta get all your bodies together. Complete. You can't tell me that's not smooth. Pretty fast. If you find a better one, tell me, please. I know y'all loyals aren't on Twitch and YouTube anymore. All good. We go back to her. Get our act together. Almost at World Tier 8, which is good enough to start.
We heard it screams for
Maybe
miles.
for an
How
hour a
did you do
day.
it?
I
You're
hunted it.
going up a World Tier. That's
Found it.
pretty good. That means in a week,
I went mid.
max out. Just for
You
1
earned that
hour
reward.
a day.
And the respect of some good people. I'm
More
Sounds
time.
like. Hey, Juno, right? You've been out in this forest a while, haven't you?
Yeah, saw this place grow up from almost nothing. But I guess on Enoch you can say that about everything.
Sounds like you're pretty used to these monsters around here.
Just more shit I gotta deal with. Between locking down food and water, making
I didn't
sure
even
these
try my
people wash their
new LMG. Let's focus on that. First of all, the sub is crazy.
became just another item on my to-do
This,
list.
this farming method's going to be new now. It's going to be focused on testing out different guns. So this isn't the best idea for this, I think, because takes longer to kill them, and that's not what you want. You want fast kills. You don't have to worry too much. See how long it takes when you kill them? I mean, I gotta be more strategic and like falling back. Of course, I'm not using my ability. I just want to see what it's like. So you just hold nuts on it. There we go. So this is where you're gonna test this run out. And then I could quick fire, which is really nice. Quick fire is really good on this joint. Hey, you never know. LMG swagger. Showing y'all every single possible style of play. I don't think snipers are good for this, but almost everything else. You saw the shotgun, you saw I'm starting to use my abilities. Careful, these little creatures. What's your 8, baby? We made it. All I wanted. We're done. So, in less than an hour, you get 1 world tier up. So far. I mean, there's definitely other methods and specific guns and things that you want to next part is where I'll see if it's any good. Because this boss fight is not this one. Stay away and get him off the boss. Oh, buddy. Yeah. Got so full within that one time doing this. I emptied out my inventory and now it's full again, which is a good thing. There's no complaints here. I'm most likely gonna stop when I'm farming this. I'm gonna stop picking up blue. You need them for the resources or the mods, but I have most of the mods for the blue, so really not that necessary.
You are. Sit
Alright, let's
still
check
for
this
me.
out. Man, he's knocking me back out of the world and I can't get in. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. I gotta get up out of here. Gotta do that. I said I made it to World Tier 8, but then it put me back to 7. What's going on right now? Oh, no, why? Have my world tiers off, so it doesn't take me directly. Here we go. Let's do this. Wish me luck. This
You
gun
are.
isn't as good as it
Sit
should
still
be.
for
You
me.
know? Just gonna unload the doors open. Hey, what's up, guys? Pretty good. Subs and shotguns are best for this frantic setup. So, that's what you want to do. We got a lot of new stuff though. Easy farming method. This is something I got to get Doughboy on. He's never really farmed in his life. He's not a farmer. We're city boys, you know. Go back to this chick. But the LMG is really good though. So
We heard it screams for miles. How did you do it?
you're welcome, lady. You're welcome. Trying to think about what new guns did I get. A lot of blues. Thanks. We will dismantle them all, ladies and gentlemen. Should sell them. I'm going to sell them. Look, a new pistol. I have so much gear, it's crazy. Yo, my outfit actually matches this time. I've been playing this game and putting on the best gear, but not focusing on outfits. And this is the first time I think it actually all goes together. Like the skull. Thick. Looks thick. Alright. This is actually really good. Should put this on. Let me see. Whenever your health drops to 30, burn is inflicted to enemies. Not a big deal. We're gonna go this route. Good. I gotta start putting on the best gear again. Get even more overpowered. Wow, it's the same setup but with better stats. Kind of crazy. Throw it on. Not. I love the picking up ammo perk. That's pretty slick. Man, I'm gonna sit down sometime this week and just study this. Hey fellas, I appreciate y'all. I'm about to end this stream early. Take care of a couple things. So to close the topic we were talking about earlier, it's a little deep and it's heavy, but I have my own beliefs, my own formula, and I don't conform to a specific. It's just like, how would I explain? Best way to explain it. So the world wants you to make the corporations richer, and everything is targeted for that. So any job you have, it's owned by a major corporation who in turn controls everything, right? So there's only a few of them out there, and you're not like independent, and you're working for the corporation basically. And even it being
Sounds like
independent,
fun.
you still have to pay 40% of your
These
taxes
people got enough to worry about without another monster.
to these people, who's going to take all your money regardless whether you want them to or not, which considered working for
Hey,
society,
Jude,
right?
You've
As
been out
far
in
as
this
like
forest
giving
a while,
back to
haven't you?
society for
Yeah. Saw this place grow
everything,
up from
but
almost nothing.
it's tricky because
But
all that
I
money
guess on
doesn't
Enoch
go.
you can say that about everything.
Sounds
Or
like you're
society.
pretty used to these monsters around
A
here.
lot of it just
Just
gets
more shit I gotta
given.
deal with. Between
People who don't
locking
even
down
work
food
for it.
and water, making sure these people
And
wash
then
their
if you
damn
look at
clothes
how
every
the
once in a
systems
while.
are
Somewhere
made
along the way,
when it
dealing
comes
with
to work,
man-eating beasts became just another
there's a
item
lot of
on my
times
to-do
where
list.
people get paid high money for not doing much, and getting paid for your expertise rather than your labor. So people that actually work hard and working 60 hours manual labor, sweating and breaking their backs, get paid less than the person who sits around checking their Facebooks all day and works 1 hour out of the 8 hours. And I've seen it with my own eyes. And I'm just bringing that up in the sense of respecting the understanding that there's a lot of corporations, and the same thing goes for beliefs. There's systems in place that put you in a specific mindset, a specific way. Hey, work your butt off. Hey, pay your taxes. Be quiet. And this is our society. But if you fight back, you can do more and be more. Hey, by the way, I should have stood at my base. What am I doing? Where's the fast travel? I think I went the wrong way. Let's go back. I think it's this way, the flag. There it is. Get back to the basics. I got a lot of stuff, and some of it went into my inventory. Oh, I like going to the stash and checking it out every once in a while. But anyway, so as I was explaining, with the religions, people have their back and forths about this or that. And if you're not respectful to the higher cause, higher being, then you're a part of that mentality of like, I'm right, you're wrong, and the separation of us rather than the unification of us as people. Really a God believer, then you should 120%. I can't put this in, huh? Damn. My gloves are maxed. How when I don't have a lot of gloves? That's weird. The game was saying that I have a lot of gloves, but I don't. I'm gonna dismantle all this. Oh, I did, yeah. Why? So it's the same thing with the religion. I humble myself to feel what I feel or think, but be open to others and what they think or feel. And I believe since there's something greater than me, then they will work it out with them. They will get it right. Will I still speak my truth? Yes. It's like an opinion, right? Oh, Metal Gear is the best series in the world, and I can convince you. I promise I will convince you that Metal Gear is the best. But doesn't mean it is the best. It's my opinion. And there's argument to have about that, right? Can't tell you what's best for you. And there's a principle there. You're really a believer. You let people think or feel on their own. You don't force your opinions onto someone when it comes to that. That's why, like, I'll be strong about a video game, but religion, hey, it's on you and God to work out. Yeah, nope. Hey, I gotta go.
Hey,
I'm
boss.
gonna be back later.
Did we really have to bring Corrigan's little bird?
Have a good night. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hope you have a blessed day.